Hi guys, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just do a quick video on what's going on with me lately, if anybody's interested. July has had its highs and lows. This is July 30th, or today is when I'm recording this. The low being that I don't have grandkids, but I did have a grand dog who passed away during surgery at the in early July. So it was unexpected. He had a fat pocket that needed to be removed because it was, you know, he was starting to struggle, like going up and down the stairs, etc. And my daughter was moving out of the condo she was renting, so she was moving in with somebody that also has well, they have dogs. She only had the one, but you know, she wanted him to go over to the new location healthy, and she had to work that day, so she brought him over with me the day before, and I took him in for the appointment that fateful morning. When we were on our way, his name was Jojo, and he was a character and very smart. And I'm driving, all of a sudden I hear air coming in the car, and I thought, oh my God, did he open the door somehow? And but he had rolled the window down. I had the AC on, and I forgot, you know, he kind of likes to have the window down so he can stick his nose out the window, and he rolled the window all the way down or let it all the way down so he could stick his nose out. And the vet said, you know, they were almost complete with this, had almost completed the surgery when he passed away. And of course, you know, we were devastated. And I know that there are people out there who say, good grief, it's just an animal, and, you know, it's not like somebody's child died. And I know it's not quite the same, but in many ways it is. I mean, it's painful because, you know, with your pet or with a dog specifically, you know, anytime you come home, no matter what kind of mood you're in, that, you know, that dog is usually just happy to see you, you know, running to the door to greet you, wagging his or her tail, and it's just unconditional love that you don't have with, you know, everybody, you know. But I had a dog, or we had a family pet before, and I you know, my daughter wanted to get a dog when she was a little girl, and I said, okay, well, if we ever buy a house, then we'll get a dog. And in the year 2000, I did buy a house because I had been in that mindset of, you know, well, if I ever get married, we'll buy a house together. And then I turned 40, and then I started thinking, okay, well, that might not happen anytime soon, or, you know, if ever, because it had not happened to this day. So I had a couple of dings on my credit, and I talked to a mortgage lender, and, you know, he told me what to do to get everything straightened out, and I was able to buy a nice house in a very nice area all by myself, or with the help of my great realtor and my lender. So and we went, you know, my daughter reminded me that you said we could have a dog if we got a house. So we went to the ASPCA and to adopt a small dog, and they didn't have any small dogs there that day. So she saw a Chow Shepherd mix named Bridget, and she told me, she said, this dog seems the friendliest, Mom. And so, you know, and they had little tags about them, you know, on the little temporary home they had at that organization. And it said that Bridget was good with children, and she was great with children. She was just a great pet all around. We had her for 10 years. And, you know, she ended up passing away 2 months after my mom passed away. So, you know, we were bawling like babies. Because Bridget was a great dog also. And because I can remember one time I had a family member staying with me. And we had all gone to bed. And I guess he decided to cook something in the middle of the night. Or he did decide to cook something in the middle of the night, and Bridget came to my room trying to make me get up, and I was having a good sleep. I didn't want to get up, but you know, she was persistent, and finally I got up, and she ran right to the downstairs to the kitchen. And when I got there, of course, I saw the pan burning on the stove. And yes, we did have a smoke detector, but it was like in the breezeway right next to the kitchen, and you know, it would go off a lot. And us being the idiots that we were, we, you know, disconnected it. So we were just lucky that we had Bridget there to, you know, come to the rescue. So shout out to all the pet lovers out there. If you have a pet and you treating your pet well, then you are awesome, and you're just awesome people. I guess one of the highs for July for me was back in April. I'd signed up to go to this conference here in the city, and it actually happened. You know, the conference was like about a week or so after JoJo had passed. So I went to the conference, my first time going, my first day there. You know, I met awesome people. I even got to meet the international president of the organization. And she was kind and intelligent and just an all-around inspiration. So I was so happy to meet her and just to attend the event. You know, my sister was there with me, and we had a good time, and it was something I really needed, you know, that uplift, you know, that motivation, you know, the camaraderie was just something I really needed at that time. What I am looking for in August is my birth month, and this is a milestone birthday for me. So I don't know why I didn't plan anything big for it. You know, last year I went to dinner on the lake at a restaurant, on the lake with about 25 members of my family and friends, and we just had a great time. The scenery was beautiful. And this time I thought, well, why didn't I plan a cruise, or why didn't I plan a vacation or something? Because, hey, this is 65. This is a big deal. Not everybody gets here to 65. And I just didn't think to plan anything, you know, anything major. What I decided finally to do was just go to a brunch with some of my sisters and my girlfriends. And maybe, you know, we're going to a restaurant, another restaurant on the lake, and maybe have some mimosas or wine and great conversation and good food. So I am looking forward to that. So God willing, I will get here to see 65, hopefully. Only, let's see, other struggles. I am still struggling with my hair. It's been since November 2023 that I last dyed it. And, you know, at that time it was a medium brown, and now it's like almost the same color as my skin. but it's really not shedding much anymore, and it doesn't have that itchiness that I had when I was dyeing it regularly. I still cut it and trim it and keep it cut short, but I'm gonna see if I can like insert a picture of what my hair looked last year at this time. uh, it might, well, like I said, I'm still learning this video editing thing, so hopefully I can add that in. And what else? My Ayurveda practices, I still do my stretches, and I still do the tongue scraping. The one thing that I have had the struggle with is the oil pulling. And, that's when they want you to, swish oil around your mouth for up to 15 minutes, some sesame seed oil or coconut oil. But I had a special needs son who doesn't drive. He takes care of himself just fine, but he doesn't drive. And so a lot of times if I'm not working, then my life is centered around getting him to and from the places he needs to go. So it's like I don't have time to swish oil around my mouth for 15 minutes. So I haven't been doing that lately, but I'm trying to incorporate a new technique, which is the ghee, which it looks like butter, but and I don't have any here with me today, but I'm just gonna go get some or order some online and start trying that. I thought that it might be something might tear my stomach up, but it said it didn't have any milk products in it, and so we'll see. And it said, if that doesn't work for you, try taking a spoonful of coconut oil daily. Oh, don't look at my nails. And we'll see what happens. The coconut oil is supposed to be really good for your skin, and I have had some struggles with my skin. I have a lot of products that I get through, I get the Ipsy box every other month, so I get to try a lot of products. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like my skin is kind of pasty looking and pale, if that's a thing for Black women, but it doesn't look as nourished as I'd like it, to look. So if anybody has any suggestions, you tell me what it's looking like. I'll see it when I upload this video. But if you know of a good product for a Black woman, 60 plus kind of type skincare products, hey, please put it in the chat. I would appreciate it. I might need a little help here, so let me know what you are doing to make your skin look flawless, or as flawless as you can. And sorry, I had somebody trying to call in. Well, they tried to call in twice. I get a lot of scam calls. I get a lot of scam calls, especially at this age. It was like Medicare people at first, and it's like burial plot people, and end of life, whole life insurance, etc., etc. I get about 30, 40 calls a day, so it's annoying. Anyway, I thank you so much for tuning in, and if you like my video, please like, subscribe, comment, and please come see me in my next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.